Shit hit the fan supper. Holy crap. What are we going to eat? This is all we got. Let's see what we can make out of this. Oh, here's what I came up with. We got some canned potatoes, green beans, green and tomato soup, some hash, and some enchilada sauce mix. Hey, what else you gonna eat? We'll see how this goes. I'm starting this mess off by browning the hash in this pan, which or pot, which I'm gonna do the whole ball of wax in. And once that gets browned, then I'm gonna toss in the enchilada stuff, and then follow it up with the beans and the cream of tomato and the potatoes, which I'm gonna pop the top on that can and drain them and chop them up into little chunks. I mean, yeah, the hash already has taters in it, but what's a little more? Especially when you're trying to stretch it. Well, hell, these taters were already sliced. I didn't even read the can. I thought they were whole. So that part's done. I just popped the top and drained them. I'm browning the hash, and the next thing I'll do is throw in that enchilada sauce and get that stuff going. I went ahead and busted open my can of green beans and drained them off as well while my hash is still browning. Coming along there, you see. Won't be too long. So far I've got maybe about 10 minutes into this. It's fogging up my camera. Alright, well, this stuff don't really brown per se, but it's been cooked long enough. So now for the enchilada sauce, which is my spice for this concoction. Here goes a cup and a half of water. And it calls for tomato paste, but I don't have it, so I'm putting in cream and tomato soup. And there I've tossed in my enchilada sauce pack stuff. And I'm going to let that simmer. And then once that gets cooked up for a bit, then I'll throw in my taters and my beans and go drink that. And yeah, you may or may not have that in a shit hit the fan scenario, but if you were wise enough to build you a still or acquire you a still or something like that, you'll have a little something to nip on. Or if you're good enough to make your own beer. So we'll let that simmer for a bit and then dump the rest in. Man, this stuff is cooking up really good, and I wish you could smell this. It really smells good. I think I've got it to the point now where I'm going to go ahead and just dump in my beans. And dump in my taters. My fat finger. And stir that in. And let it all simmer up nice. You can see right here, this is probably enough to surely enough to feed 2 people, 2 big old boys. Probably be enough to feed 4 if you got 2 kids. I'm just gonna let that simmer for a while. Man, it smells good. Oh man, if you could smell this. Oh, it smells so good. I just turned the heat down. I'm gonna let it simmer for a while and thicken up. And that should be some good eats right there. Oh man. That is good. Once that cooks down a little bit more, that's going to be really good. Well, this is simmered and thickened up quite nicely. And man, does it smell good. So I'm going to take some and spoon it up here over a couple of pieces of bread, which will spread it even further. You could do that with some rice. Would work well over rice. But this is an easy way to do it. So let me do that, and then I will give it a try. And here we go. You know, that's pretty good. That enchilada sauce packet give it a lot of good flavor. Not real spicy, but oh man, yeah. That's some good stuff. And that probably cost about $4 thereabouts. And we'll, in this fashion, especially over some bread or some rice or whatever, we'll feed 4 people. Pretty good.